good morning, welcome to Cato's Crossing. Right, just going to do half an hour of an oracle reading. So, which deck would you like? The Māori Oracle, New Zealand Fairy Oracle. Let's have a look and see what the Crystal Grid Oracle has. Here we go. No idea who's coming online or what's actually happening, so let's see. Whoa. See what today's message from the Crystal Oracle is. It talks about balance, and it's the Shaman Stone. So here we have balance with the Shaman Stone. Let's see what other keywords. Two. Okay, balance, dissolving blockages and alignment. Shaman Stone come in pairs, the female being the smooth stone and the male having protrusions. They are incredibly grounding stones that lend themselves to clearing emotions and dissolving blockages within the lower chakras to align and balance the male and female aspects within yourself. In the spread, both are joined, but the masculine is given its strength for the feminine. It's very easy for females to try and take on the masculine role. Sometimes it is a necessity to get through life. But remember to nurture the feminine qualities you have. Everything needs balance in this world, like the yin and yang. Each quality needs its equal but opposite partner. If you're feeling out of balance, holding a stone in each hand can bring your balance back and help you find your centre again. Shaman stones, as the name suggests, are used by shamans to ground or anchor them to the earth when they journey among many other uses. They're highly protective, as their makeup suggests. They are strong iron ore rock surrounding a soft inner core of sandstone, making them excellent stones for protection. Shaman stones, quartz plus an unknown stone with the arrow. So there we are. That's the balance for collective energy. So that's the Crystal Grid Oracle that we'll be working with, that you can work with today. You can ask for a message if you want to. That's totally up to you. If you want a message, all you have to do is say yes please. Would love a message. The next deck I have here is the the Fairy Oracle. Okay, New Zealand Fairy Oracle. And the card here is Meri Meri, which is about energy. So let's have a look. 6. Meri Meri, which is a short weapon, which talks about energy, vitality, healing, drive, potency, motivation, opportunity, action, incubation, gestation, continually common virtues. So this is one that sort of speaks about using your energy, using the energy of that spiritual healing energy, projective, virile, yang or masculine energy, considered, planned, strategic, direct calculation, action after a time of gestation, conserving or storing energies until ready to release them, preparing for catalytic movement or change for a desired objective, energizing and uplifting activities and matters connecting to the head. Okay, so it's really saying, if you've drawn this card, Meri Meri is your ally. The presence of Meri Meri indicates it's time for dynamic action. The time and energy wisely spent focused on internal processes now enables you to act powerfully and directly. This is a time of timely action after a period of necessary preparation. Meri Meri signals a call to healing. Gather your resources ready for the momentum of life to carry you forward as you move on a new direction. Time spent on inner development ensures a sense of continuity as you move forward. Tidy up any loose ends to ensure peace of mind prevails. So that's all about the energy and virality, healing. So maybe you're going through a healing process at the moment, this card's come up to remind you about the need to go through the healing that you need. Maybe you're missing an opportunity that's going on at the moment. Maybe you need some motivation. So that can be that one as well. So there you have the New Zealand. And let's have a look and see what's next in the Māori Oracle. Oh, card to pull out. And there's the Kia. So let's look at the Kia today. Kia talks about being bold, exploration, fear not a change in your landscape. The Kia is possibly the cheekiest bird you'll ever meet around New Zealand. You will find frequent signs asking not to feed them and warnings about their thieving and destructive habits. Wild birds are more than happy to accept tidbits from anyone and are known for tearing pieces off your car. When old-time Māori went in search of panamu, greenstone, jade and other treasured resources, they would know where to look if ever two Kia were seen to fly overhead. Few have the true explorer's gift of maha, boldness, to discover unknown territory without the trepidation that holds most back. But it is with bold exploration that great treasures, both within oneself and without, can be uncovered. So interesting, really, when you look at that. So that's the Kia. So I don't know. I'm just here for a little while just to see what's going on. Put it in. So we've got the Weta. Let's see, we've got the Weta. Okay, Weta, the Weta tapu is fierce unfounded. Named specifically for its ugliness, it looks dangerous and fierce. But truthfully, the Weta is harmless. The great spike at its tail is for laying eggs. It can bite, but most likely won't. The Weta tapu doesn't even hunt much, preferring to scavenge off the cave floor at night, nor will it come out on moonlight nights, for there's too much light for it to feel safe. So this is about being, maybe you're feeling a bit fearful at the moment, so it's about trying to find a way to deal with your fears, about facing your fears. It's about doing what's important for you, so you can actually face the fears that you actually have and to be able to actually move forward on your journey. Wow. Here is Poi. Okay, the Poi is a task taken too seriously becomes hard twice over. Okay, the Poi are light balls attached to cords and are used to entertain by the swinging Poi in rhythmic patterns in time to waiata song. Traditional Poi were made by stuffing dried raupo, bulrush leaves with kahuna, the fluffy down from the raupo, seed heads or purino, the scraped pith from the inside of the raupo leaf. In some areas they were made with the muka, the fibre of the haraketi, and decorated. These days the Poi are often made with modern materials that are often very effective, but they are without the soft whispering sounds of the traditional made Poi. The origins of the Poi are not commonly known, and the stories as to where they came from vary from whānau to whānau. This is but one of those stories. The name of the Poi comes from the poito, the fishing float. Poito were used to mark the whereabouts of the taroki, fishing pots when they were lowered into the water. Taroki were very finely woven from the pita and other woods. They took many hours to complete, and so of course they were matahihaupo, precious. And poito were more often made from a light wood, but sometimes they were made using the raupo. Today these poita are much more commonly seen as part of the wonderful poi dance, the yuri of the children's game called poi poi, which was simply swinging the poita. Although born of a children's activity, it speaks of the old Maori philosophy towards work and the long or difficult task. Many a chant or song was composed while men and women worked. Māori will still laugh and joke and sing if they can to make the going easier and the work seem shorter. So there we are, a little bit of the Māori Oracle, just to show you some of the decks that I work with as well. So there, I feel like some people are just waking up. Some people are finishing work, maybe. End of the night for them, having dinner, getting themselves organised. And I'm not usually on at this time, so I'm not really expecting anything. Just wanted to share some of the cards, the oracle decks that I work with. Preparing for tonight. Tuatara, the ancient one. Talks about standing for the sacred, new spiritual horizons. One is the path of light, ancient wisdom, magical lore, heightened awareness, and new perspectives. If you've drawn this card, Tuatara is your ally. The presence of Tuatara brings a test, challenge, or initiation that holds the key to gaining insight at this time. Practice inner stillness and look at things from an entirely different perspective. A perspective that gives you access to your divine origins in the stars and connects you to your star song. The spirit world is right at the very threshold and beckons you to look at the ordinary with your inner eye and welcome new horizons. An ancient calling reminds you that all is one and all is in sacred relationship with spirit. So there we are, that's today's messages. Just wanted to share with you some Māori Oracle. So there we are, and the crystal grid cards as well. So thank you for being with Hikate's Crossing. If you've had a look through, it's just a quick messages, just a few quick messages today of what's happening and ready for tonight's live. So in about just under 9.5 hours now, 9.5 hours, and we will have the readings available for you. So there you are. Please subscribe and like the video. Don't forget to check out the links on my channel. Ring the bell so you know when another video is going to come, when I'm going to do another video. There we are. Take care and blessed be.